This is a university of fortitude and passion. Like a lighthouse following the belief of revolution, it sows the seeds of ideals and belief deep in the green mountains and rivers of the Chinese nation. This is a university of vision and aspiration. It puts the nation's destiny in its heart and etches justice and people's will into the epic of grand mountains and rivers. This is a university to cultivate IT elites. It leads the front-edge spiritual culture. It forges through difficulties. It commits itself to fulfilling the Chinese dream of rejuvenating the Chinese nation. Xidian University. Xidian is the first engineering institution founded by the party and the army. It is one of the first national key universities approved by the central government. Xidian has the longest history of revolution among Chinese universities. Comrade Mao Zedong spoke highly of it as the discovering eye and ear of science, and inscribed, "Serve the people with heart and soul." Xidian persists in the school's mission and keeps pace with the times to enrich itself. Sharing a common fate and destiny with the nation all the time, Xidian is the first Chinese university to establish such majors as the information theory, information engineering, electronic countermeasure, radar, and microwave. It started China's independent development of the IT discipline and systematic talent training. Xidian has successfully developed China's first meteorological radar, the first meteor trail communication system and other new system radar, communications machine or core technology systems, which filled the technical gaps in related fields in different development periods. It has promoted the intellectual and talent support for tracking and crossing innovation in China's electronic information technologies, and formed a brand name, Xidian, Talents Training Phenomenon. Xidian has cultivated 18 academicians, more than 100 People's Liberation Army generals, and more than 200,000 technical backbone talents for the electronic information industry. Xidian is chasing dreams passionately. The country vigorously implements the strategies of the Road and Belt Initiative, innovation-driven economic development, and military and civilian integration. Xidian carries the red cultural gene, practices the conception of the return of education with rationality, and in pursuing originality and uniqueness, presents its gorgeousness. The school adheres to the education philosophy of based on the West, education first, strengthening the armed forces, serving in guiding and unity and diligence to build Xidian into a first-class distinctive university in the field of electronic information, which is a long-cherished wish of several generations of Xidian people. In the new round of information technological revolutions, the school has established new disciplines and interdisciplines with a strategic layout and formed a distinctive disciplinary system focusing on information technology and embracing engineering, science, management, and the arts. It is one of the first universities in China to establish the demonstrative School of Software Engineering, the training base for national network security talents, and the training base for integrated circuit talents. The disciplines of intelligence science, space science, life science, and advanced material science have become advantageous disciplines with breakthrough achievements. Xidian values science, returns to engineering, focuses on the front edge, orients itself towards real needs, and returns to the real look of scientific researches. In recent years, Xidian has successfully participated in such engineering researches as the National Lunar Exploration, Eye in the Sky, and Aircraft Carrier. Leading and innovating China's radar system and key technologies, new generation communications technology, microelectronics, new material devices, and information security key technologies. In 2013, Xidian became the only university in China to win 3 national major prizes in the information field. In 2014, the Collaborative Innovation Center for Information Sensing Technology, led by Xidian, passed the verification of the country's 2011 plan with the industry's best results. Professor Hu Yupu breaks through the GGA's program for 3 password talents, arousing strong response in the field of international cryptography since the 18th National Congress of the Communist Party of China. Xidian has won more national science and technology awards than other national universities, and the scientific research competitiveness has ranked in the forefront among national universities. The school always puts people in its heart. It integrates the military and the civilian, values innovation and entrepreneurship, and makes contributions to social services. In recent years, Xidian has taken the lead in organizing and implementing the major strategic project of Beidou satellite navigation application demonstration and the project of application based on the next generation communication networking standard. Xidian has established mass data, intelligent perception and computing, integrated circuit and micro-nano devices and other collaborative innovation centers, and established joint laboratories with hundreds of multinational companies and domestic IT leading enterprises. Xidian has established innovation institutes in such cities as Shenzhen, Kunshan, and Ningbo. The China's Western Military and Civilian Integration Innovation Valley, aiming for innovation and entrepreneurship, sits at the foot of the Zhongnan Mountain. The school has been approved as a National Innovative and Entrepreneurial Demonstration Base Construction University. Innovation and entrepreneurship has become the order of the day, and it's sweeping across the country. Xidian adheres to the principle of student-centeredness, moral education first, learning as core, and solid foundation and high-level competence as aim. The school advocates the concept of returning to the nature of education and strives to build the education and teaching system based on incentive and guiding students to self-development, and has formed a brand for the cultivation of talents with solid theoretical foundation, outstanding engineering ability, and strong sense of innovation. With the fundamental task of building virtue and cultivating talents, and with quality improvement as the kinetic energy, and quality education, innovation, and social responsibility as the training contents, Xidian is promoting in-depth reform and integration of general education and professional education, and vigorously enhancing the overall quality of students. Xidian embraces talents across the world and builds academic highland. The school implements the Huashan Scholar Plan and adopts the conception of returning to strengthening the teaching staff and educating students. It has teachers as a center and academic skills as priority, in the hope of cultivating talents with both virtue and skills. Xidian has a teaching staff of more than 2,000 people, led by technical talents, including 2 academicians and a number of candidates for national talent programs and talent projects. Among them are Bao Zheng, radar expert and academician, Zheng Xiaojing, mechanical expert and academician, Duan Baoyan, electronic machinery expert and academician, Hao Yue, microelectronics expert and academician, Bao Weimin, space technology expert and academician, and Wang Zhonglin, nanotechnology expert and academician. A group of excellent young talents in the emerging disciplines are growing fast in the domestic and international academia. Xidian endeavors to broaden its international vision and run the school with an open mind. It has vigorously implemented its internationalization program. Since the 18th National Congress of the Communist Party of China, Xidian has invited thousands of well-known overseas scholars to the school for academic exchanges and cooperation, and sent more young and middle-aged teachers overseas as visiting scholars. Xidian has established a friendly partnership with a number of well-known overseas universities and research institutions, international cooperation laboratories, science and technology cooperation bases, Chinese foreign cooperative schooling projects, etc., have been established to promote the Belt and Road Information and Communication Technology (ICT) University Alliance. A group of well-known overseas scholars and returned overseas students have come to the school to start their business. Xidian has built a Confucius Institute with Universitat Paderborn. Xidian has an increasingly higher status in the international academia. The culture is blended enormously, and the spirit is pursued magnificently. By cultivating and educating people through culture, the people and the culture grow together. Xidian implements the university cultural development program to form a common value of Xidian people. In pursuing excellence, love, commitment, and openness, it is building its cultural confidence. In building virtue, seeking truth, inspiring learning, and upholding practice, it is developing its innovation education. In striving for unity, harmony, inclusiveness, and diligence, it is interpreting the soul of the age. Xidian teachers and students are writing a new chapter of the epic. Xidian campus is grand and solemn, with pine branches green and classroom lamps bright. The fragrant grass is striking, and the huge structures are bright under the moonlight. Tradition and modernity, inclusiveness and openness, they are well integrated in this age of creativity. At the new historic beginning, Xidian University is to forge ahead with the spirits of creativity, diligence, self-discipline, quest for truth, and patriotism. It is developing itself into a world-class university with Chinese characteristics and Xidian style. Xidian is writing beautiful chapters in striving for the Chinese dream of rejuvenating the Chinese nation. Xidian is marching forward along the journey to building itself into an honorable and glorious world-class university.